This week's mission will focus on removing a sounder from a permanent trap site called South River. I started a new Flint River project on June 26, 2021, on the same property, which was almost 3 years after ending the previous project. I began by filling feeders, testing feeder batteries, adjusting digital timers, testing spin cast motors, changing camera batteries, and changing SD cards. Lastly, I replaced the feeder leg zip ties with 12-gauge double-stranded galvanized wire, then baited with an additional 20 pounds of corn. The next evening, all 9 pigs jump over the log and enter through the left gate to begin feeding. A single black sow is several seconds behind the hungry juveniles. She also jumps the log and vocalizes as she approaches the feeder. After a week of gathering intel, our target package is 1 adult sow and 9 juveniles. Our performance standard is whole sounder removal, which means we must remove all 10 pigs, expending the least amount of fuel, time, labor, and money. I arrived the next morning to install the gate control box and the newly released Jager M.I.N.E live video camera. All 9 pigs enter the trap enclosure the next day after the feeder spins. Listen to the sow vocalize danger outside the right gate. Clearly, something has changed her attitude about the trap enclosure during the past week. July 17th is a Saturday, which means a return to my 5,000-acre weekend project. I bait with a bucket before noon to supplement the 1,600 hours spin cast time. Pigs enter through the left gate threshold at 16:38 after the feeder spins. Count all 9 as they jump the fallen tree in single file. I observe them feed for 8 minutes while watching for any movement of their mother outside the trap enclosure. Too many strategy mistakes were made by the landowner in prior weeks and months to capture the black sow now. While watching streaming video in real time, I simply press the close gate button on the Jager Pro mobile app to drop both gates. This was a first recorded capture using the newly released Jager Pro M.I.N.E live video camera in 2021. I euthanized the sounder using a suppressed .22 caliber rifle. This task is more easily accomplished in the dark than during daylight hours. I lift the left gate and set the trigger for my next capture, then professionally display the pigs for photographs prior to collecting data for the Harvest Efficiency Report. Pigs are loaded into my tilt bed trailer to haul away from the trap site and bury. I rebait in a semicircle around the gigantic mud hole with corn facing the live video camera side. We removed 9 of 10 targeted pigs for only 90% removal. The landowner and I failed the performance measure of whole sounder success when the black sow was not captured. Part-time or untrained people are often the weakest link in the hog control chain because they fail to follow best management practices. The product receives the only go on this failed mission assessment. The full-length 10-minute video can be viewed on the Hog Control Academy YouTube channel. It tells the entire story behind why we only achieved a 90% capture. I also break down the landowner's failed strategies, which prevented this whole sounder capture and allowed hundreds of pigs to take over his property in 3 years. All photos, harvest efficiency data, solar lunar calendars, and return on labor calculations are posted to the Jager Pro weekly episode blog for detailed review. A link is provided in the video description. Call or visit us on the web to purchase the latest equipment and learn more about integrated wild pig control methods. Be sure to visit our YouTube channel to view the entire instructional video series or like our Facebook page. If you have a segment idea or just want to leave us a comment or suggestion, feel free to email us at info@jagerpro.com.